Welcome to another episode of the All Systems Go podcast, where we invite startup founders and digital marketers to discuss strategies and software used to build automated marketing and sales systems that scale. I'm your host, Chris L. Davis, the founder of Automation Bridge. And today on this episode, it's official. If you didn't catch the last podcast, and those of you who are listening as I release, we are going premium. The All Systems Go podcast is going premium. And I want to use this episode to give you a little bit of insight and instruction on why and what to expect. All right. I have to say that was quick because it got quite I got quite the feedback of, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And also, oh no, Chris, where are you going? Right. So I want to clarify some things. This is the last, this is the last of the All Systems Go podcast in its public capacity as you know it. Okay. That's the most important thing, in its public capacity as you know it. I've got so many people, so many questions. Listen, I didn't realize you cared that much. I assumed, I always want to assume in positive intent, but it was heartwarming. Let me just say the amount of outreach that I got from you all, and just the feedback of how instrumental and how life changing this podcast has been. When I started it, I just wanted to share my knowledge, my insight, to help people and to see how it's grown. Wow, I am greatly humbled and honored by you all. So let me just rest you assured and tell you what this does not mean first. Okay. New episodes will not be it, let me say this. New episodes will come out publicly. They just will be at a much slower rate. Okay. So you all are used to weekly. You're probably going to see monthly, something like that. All right. Um, you don't have to pay to subscribe and get full access to the premium content. For now, I am very intentional and explicit with stating, for now, I don't want any surprises. The type of content that I plan on releasing, we'll get to that in a minute. You'll be, trust me, you'll be glad you're subscribed in whatever capacity you are. All right. And there's also was a question around, do I have to use a different podcasting app? Do I have to do something different? Actually, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything. We'll provide you with a link. You click on it and it loads up in the podcast player you're already using. The only thing that will change is that the graphic will be a little different, so you'll know that it's premium content instead of just a regular podcast. But besides that, your muscle memory, your routine, your app on your phone or your computer, whatever, stays the exact same. Okay, so it doesn't mean there's be no more episodes publicly. It doesn't mean you have to pay for now, and it doesn't mean you have to use a different app. All right, those are the top three concerns that I got. Let me tell you what it means, though. Enough of that. Enough of what you don't get. Right? Let's talk about what it means. A more personalized experience. You have a voice. Some of you who have subscribed already, you see, and all of you haven't taken action. But I would encourage you to take action and provide feedback on the type of content that you want created. Where else are you going to go where you can literally customize the audio feed to your liking? You'll have that opportunity when you subscribe, and those of you that haven't, you'll see exactly what I mean when you go through the process. All right. Private content, you'll get private content that I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable sharing publicly. There's just something about speaking into a dark room that you don't know who's in. People can come and go as they please. That's podcasting as we know it. So going premium is going to allow me to be a little more transparent, give you a little more insight on the day to day, and help you get a better visualization of the potential transformation that automation can accomplish for you and your business. And let me give you some examples here. Don't ask me to repeat what I just said. I've already forgot it. I'm going to have to listen to this podcast again and hear that part and maybe turn it into a quotable, right? But what you'll get, this private content I'm talking about, are tools that I'm using and or contemplating using. For instance, there are people in the program know every week we talk about these tools, and listen, you you talk about being equipped with the latest and greatest technology. We don't just talk about it. We talk about how to leverage it like right now in your business. You'll get some of that, right? Like right now we're looking at let me not get ahead of myself. That's for premium. You see how you all do. You listen so well, and it's like you put a quarter in me. I just keep going. I've got to pause. Let me just say tools that I'm using and contemplating, why I give it the green light, why I give it the yellow light, why I would give a particular tool the red light. Okay, you got me. Your silence got me. I'm gonna give you insight on one tool that I'll be reviewing and sharing my insights on. Go high level. You'll hear my unadulterated, unfiltered thoughts around go high level. Is it ready? Should you be looking at it as a solid alternative to active campaign, keep, entreport, whatever? And if so, why? What are those features? What does it do different that no other tool can do? All of that from my perspective, not agency and marketer, digital marketer trying to make money, from the perspective of somebody who's been in the space educating at a high level, at the highest capacity. I've not seen anybody build an education department around marketing automation yet. Okay. I am undisputed in that. So that's the kind of insight, right? Automation strategies. I have to say again, my students are spoiled, but we talk about this stuff all the time. I just posted at the time of recording this, I just posted in our community about an automation kill switch. I call it an automation kill switch. I also have the parallel path automation. There's all kind of automations that I got. But we'll talk about those. We'll talk about the logic behind them. So why be left out? You'll be in the loop with such content. In-depth walkthrough of guest topics. Most of the public podcasts that you will receive will be of guests coming onto the show, and you'll see there'll be a point in time where we really go deep. I cannot promise you that depth will be public, but I can assure you it will be premium. It will be premium content. You'll have access to that. And especially if you have a follow-up question to ask. You again, this is part of giving you a voice. Where if you forgot, if you just started daydreaming because I've said some things, you're like, oh my gosh, that'd be so great. Let me bring it back in. We're talking about the premium content that you'll get when you subscribe. Okay. Exclusive audio content not found anywhere else online. This is more so a look over my shoulder, audibly, right? Things that I'm doing. Sometimes I just fire up my computer screen and I record and I talk about what I'm doing if I'm exploring a new tool because I just want to capture that first time experience. You have access to it. This is a unique podcast, but again, this format really lends to that type of content, as well as snippets from office hours. I want to give you all a sneak peek at times of the value that we all collectively come together with, my students and myself, and problems that we solve, solutions that we bring to the table with for those problems, alternatives, ideation, business model assessments, like all of that, courses and whatever content behind the paid wall is up for consideration. All right. Also audio series around how to do specific things with marketing automation. Okay, whether it's within a particular tool or a specific series around, okay, how do I get the most out of my CRM system? How do I build landing pages effectively that are personalized? How do I create an auto login experience that that more easily convert that tracks all of my logged in users behavior and equips my marketing to respond? This is the type of content. Now, let me say this so you all don't think that I'm creating on the fly, building the ship as it sails. This is all content that already exists in my program, but we expound on it. We're always getting better. I'm getting sharper. I'm getting smarter. You'll just be a part of that sharpening process. All right. And this is why it's being called premium, not for the sake of using the word. I have to admit, it's good marketing, right? Ooh, premium. No, 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 no. It's good marketing and it's true. It's literally going to be premium content that, again, you will not be disappointed and you will be glad that you subscribe to it. All right. So here's what to expect in terms of timeline and what you'll need to do. Okay. Again, success honors the swift. You'll learn this in business. There are times where you can take your time, think about it, contemplate, get it together, make your decision. You don't want to do that with this opportunity because I cannot promise you that I know how long I would keep this premium content at no charge. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. Full disclosure there. All right. So with that being said, what should you expect? We're at the time of recording this, we're in the month of September. You can expect the premium content to start being released mid-October. If you're listening to this and it's beyond October, what are you waiting for? You finish listening to me. Don't cut me off, Chris, right? Finish listening, but head right over and subscribe. And all of the content, most of this content that I'm talking about is already in there. Okay. But if you're listening as I release mid October, less than a month from now, gives us time to kind of take a break and get all the tech ready. It also allows me a little bit of break. Everybody, I've been podcasting consistently for about 3 to 4 years, two different companies. Some of you say, well, look, I've got 500 episodes, 600 episodes. Chris, welcome to the club. I get it. Good for you. I need a break. Okay, I just need to recharge, recalibrate, and come back, back like I never left, better than ever. All right. Um, Next is an exclusive audio series for all subscribers. We're going to come out the gate with one of these exclusive audio series, content TBD. We'll figure out what it is based on what everybody is asking for. I've got a lot of responses, so I'll sort through it, and I promise you, we're going to come out with at least a 3 to 5 au- audio series of valuable content that is going to teach you something. We're not talking about theoretical, actual steps on how to do a thing. That thing to be determined. Weekly episodes, the frequency will be as it was publicly, weekly. But let me say this. Let me say this. If I have something to share, I won't hold back. So I reserve the right to increase the frequency at any unannounced time. So I can't say every week you'll get a podcast. I can say every week you'll get at least a podcast. All right. And also you'll have a way to submit content that you like to hear, and eventually engage with other listeners and myself. You'll always have a direct line in to what you would like to hear more of, or if you want to go deeper on a topic. This is I said this earlier, a personalized experience for you, for my subscribers. This is my way of saying thank you and showing you that I'm committed to you getting it. All right. Okay. And then lastly, rewards, shout outs, and exclusive offers based on trackable engagement. What that means, the more you listen, the higher your chances to whatever we will be giving away. I've got those of you watching on YouTube, behind me is looks like a bookshelf if I'm pointing right, but it's filled. There's a box. I'm not gonna turn my chair out the way, but there's a box there, and then I've got a couch over here under it. I accumulate like really good tech gifts, really good. Don't ask me how. Do not ask me how. I just do. Whether it's a phone, a tablet, um, a, a USB, a portable charging bank. I've got branded swag. This is all up for grabs and will be made available. No timetable, but just know it will be part of monthly premium content giveaways. Okay. Again, work with us. We'll get there. I just want to let you all know what to expect. So when you get there, my job is to exceed. So there's some stuff that I'm trying to not give you right now because I want to spill all the tea and just leave it there. Like, look at it. Look at how beautiful it is. So, just a little bit. So I plan on it being a lot of fun and even more value. For instance, um, one of the early episodes. Okay, see, this is what I call a leaky teacup. Okay, you heard it here first. Chris has a leaky teacup. I'm trying to hold in all of the tea and it's just dropping out. For those of you that don't know, spill the tea is another way of saying give us the goods, tell us the secrets, give us the real deal, what's really going on, right? So my cup just keeps leaking. It won't overfloweth because it keeps leaking. So I want to just give you just a little, just a few drops. For instance, one of the episodes that you'll have in there, and I've been asked about this quite a bit, is a new automation tool. A new automation tool. Let me not say I've been asked about this quite a bit. I've been trying to figure this out for quite a bit of time. That's more accurate. I'm sorry. But it's a new tool that can literally create an entire year of social media graphic collateral on brand, and your content, not like AI generated stuff that you got to kind of adjust and modify and make it into your voice. Your content on brand, a year's worth of social media collateral, video, images, all of that on brand, an entire year in under an hour, all automated, fully automated, everybody, fully automated. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that that we're going in on. And let me just say this. While my cup is leaking, I'm also going to give you my insights. I can't even remember if I said it on this on earlier yet. I didn't leak so much. But anyways, I'm going to share my thoughts on Go High Level. Okay. It has been one of the top requested. Chris, what do you think? Chris, should we be looking out for it? Chris, what about this? Chris, have you looked at it yet? I will give you my full feedback on what I think. Is it a go or a no? You'll get, yeah, listen, I'm not going to hold back. It's my podcast. It's my premium content, right? So, all right, let me put the cup down and hopefully the tea will stop leaking. What you need to do right now is, if you can see it, if you're in agreement with me, if you know these 150 prior episodes have been worth every ounce of minutes that you've put into it, listening, implementing, talking about, ideating, if you're with me, stay with me. Just go and subscribe as of right now. No cost. Easy. Access to all the premium content. Visit allsystemsgopodcast.com. All one word. Allsystemsgopodcast.com, and follow the buttons. Follow the button instructions. All right. Again, today, you're if you're listening to this show, okay, as of today, as of you listening, those live listening, there will no longer be weekly public released episodes. That means iTunes, Google Podcasts, all of those, Spotify. You will not see just publicly new episodes releasing weekly. Premiumly, is that a word? That's a word. Weekly, no. Premiumly, yes. Yes, you will see at least weekly content. So you'll need to subscribe. You can anticipate a public frequency again, maybe probably around a month or so. So make sure you subscribe and don't miss out on a single episode. I want to know who my loyal, faithful ASG casters are. We'll come up with a name. We need a name for us, right? But for now, I want to meet you. This will allow me to do so. Let's go deeper, everyone. Let's go premium. Let's go exclusive, and let's really get you the help that you need, the knowledge, the expertise, the insight, the support that you need to continue to grow your business automatically. Automatically, the goal for Automation Bridge going forward here, and I'm embedding it in my students and my team, is making automation accessible. I want to make sure that you have quality access to it and know how to leverage it to your benefit. So make sure you're subscribed. Free for now for those of you listening right now. But make sure you go subscribe. Allsystemsgopodcast.com. Allsystemsgopodcast.com. It's like the infomercial where they keep saying it. You dial and then they say the number 5 times. Watch this. Allsystemsgopodcast.com. Allsystemsgopodcast.com. Go there, subscribe now for free, and let's continue this journey together. And until I see you premiumly, automate responsibly, my friends.